Your Credit Matters segment today, being that it is tax day. Let's see what we can do with Your Credit Matters. What is debt consolidation? Let's look at that. What is Your Credit Matters, brought to you by rsrdebtfree.com. rsrdebtfree.com. What is debt consolidation? If you're struggling to pay off multiple debts simultaneously, you might consider debt consolidation. Consolidation can be an extremely useful repayment strategy, provided you understand the ins and outs and how the process could impact your credit scores. Debt consolidation is a debt management strategy that combines your outstanding debt into a new loan with just one monthly payment. You can consolidate multiple credit cards or a mix of credit cards and other loans, such as a student loan or a mortgage. Consolidation does not automatically erase your debt, but it does provide some borrowers with the tools they need to pay back what they owe more efficiently or effectively. The goal of consolidation is twofold. First, consolidation condenses multiple monthly payments, often owed to different lenders, into a single payment. Second, it can make repayment less expensive by combining multiple balances into a new loan with a lower interest rate. You can reduce cumulative interest, which is the sum of all interest payments made over the life of a loan. Debt consolidation loans often feature lower minimum payments, saving you from financial consequences of missed payments down the line. In short, you'll generally spend less on interest and pay off what you owe more quickly. There are multiple types of debt consolidation. There are several ways to consolidate debt. What works best for you will depend on your specific financial circumstances. How about the debt consolidation home loan? Right? What is your blended household interest rate? We've talked about that in the past. Maybe you want to be using some of your home equity to get rid of all those debts. Don't rack them up again once we help you get rid of them. But the idea here is you get rid of the debts and then take some of that extra savings that you've got every month and use it as a principal buy down on your existing mortgage, on the new mortgage we get you, and you'll see how much quicker you get your loan paid off. The most common of the debt consolidation loans, though, is personal loans, simply known as a debt consolidation loan, frequently used to consolidate credit card debt. They come with lower interest rates and better terms than most credit cards, making them an attractive option. Debt consolidation loans are unsecured, meaning the borrower doesn't have to put an asset on the line as collateral to back the loan. However, borrowers will only be offered the best interest rates and other favorable loan terms if they have good credit scores. Guess you might want to talk to our friends over at Blue Water Credit. rsrlinks.com/BWC. rsrlinks.com/BWC. Home equity loan or home equity line of credit. For homeowners, it's also possible to consolidate debt by taking out a home equity loan or home equity line of credit. However, these types of unsecured loans are much riskier to the borrower than a debt consolidation plan, since the borrower's home is used as collateral and failure to pay may result in foreclosure. 401k loan. You can also borrow against your 401k retirement account to consolidate debts. Although 401k loans don't require credit checks, dipping into your retirement savings is a dangerous prospect, and you stand to lose out on accumulating interest. Consolidation can certainly be a tidy solution to repaying your debt, but there are a few things to know before you take the plunge. Debt consolidation loans and your credit scores. Before you're approved for a debt consolidation loan, lenders will evaluate your credit reports and credit scores to help them determine whether to offer you a loan and at what terms. High credit scores mean you'll be more likely to qualify for a loan with favorable terms for debt consolidation. Generally, borrowers with scores of 740 or higher will receive the best interest rates, followed by those in the 739 to 670 range. If your score is lower than 670, debt consolidation may not be a good option for you. Consolidating debt when you have bad credit can be challenging. Although you may be approved for a loan, the interest rates offered to you will likely be higher and may negate the savings you hope to achieve by consolidating your debt. That's when you call our friend Chris Corrales. They help you with negotiating your existing debts, getting the interest rates down, and maybe getting that into a single payment as well. But they've got a great solution, a great track record of getting that down. It's also important to understand that debt consolidation involves taking out a new loan. As with any other type of loan, the application process and loan itself can affect your credit scores, Weigh the pros and cons of debt consolidation and how it might affect your credit scores to decide whether it's the right path for you. Pros. Number one, credit utilization. Your credit utilization ratio, the amount of revolving credit you're using divided by the total cost available to you, contributes to your credit scores. Lenders interpret high credit utilization ratios, as above 30%, as an indicator of risk. So if you have several credit cards open and each carrying a large balance, your credit utilization ratio will be high, which typically translates to lower credit scores. However, credit cards and personal loans are considered two separate types of debt when assessing your credit mix, which accounts for 10% of your FICO scores. So if you consolidate multiple credit card debts into one new personal loan, your credit utilization ratio and credit score could improve, as long as you don't run up the debt again. Payment history. If you have been struggling with high interest debt, you already know that missed payments can quickly drag you down your scores. Debt consolidation offers a solution if you're able to obtain lower interest rates and lower payments. Then it may be easier to meet your monthly obligation and avoid a negative hit to your credit scores. Cons, hard inquiries. When you apply for loans, including those for debt consolidation, potential lenders review your credit reports, which generates what's known as a hard inquiry. Hard inquiries help lenders track how often you apply for new credit accounts. Each new inquiry may knock your credit scores down a few points, so you want to be sure that you only apply for loans for which you're likely to be approved. Newer accounts, the average age of your accounts has a big impact on your credit scores. Opening a new account will lower the average age of your accounts, and you might see a corresponding drop in your credit scores. Closing credit accounts, not good, especially if it's something that's a older account. Alternatives, consolidation isn't the only option for debt holders looking for relief. Consider these alternatives. Debt management plans. Some nonprofit credit counseling services offer debt management programs where counselors work directly with the creditor to secure lower interest rates and monthly payments. This approach may help you avoid taking out a new loan, but there's a catch. You'll also lose the ability to open new credit accounts as long as the debt management plan is in place. Credit card refinancing involves transferring your debt onto a new balance transfer credit card with an interest rate as low as 0%. This introductory rate is only temporary. However, these kinds of cards are difficult to get without good credit scores. Bankruptcy. Filing for bankruptcy is a legal process for individuals and businesses that find themselves unable to pay their debts. During bankruptcy proceedings, a court examines the filer's financial situation, including their assets and liabilities. If the court finds that the filer has insufficient assets to cover what they owe, it may rule that the debts be discharged, meaning the borrower is no longer legally responsible to pay them back. While bankruptcy can be a good choice in some extreme situations, it's not an easy way out. Bankruptcy proceedings will have a severe impact on your credit scores and can remain on your credit reports for up to 10 years after you file. Bankruptcy should generally be considered a last resort. You can get some more information on all of these things by giving us a call. 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990, or ronsiegelradio.com.